Newsfeed starts now. Welcome to Newsfeed. I'm Leslie Dickinson.
And I'm Whitson Gordon. It is Monday, January 25th, 2010. Almost said 2009. Still getting used to it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've been writing 2009 sometimes on my papers and stuff, too. Oops, yeah. Oh well. But let's head straight into our top story for this evening. Eight students residing in Cross House in Bates 2 won't be able to return to their rooms tonight after a microwave accident set a room on fire in the residence hall last night. The fire was caused by a student who tried to reheat food in a container in his microwave. University police spokesman Diane Brown said that when the student tried to remove the container, pieces of burning material dropped onto a pile of clothes on the floor, causing an ignition. Despite damage to the hallway where the room was located and the destroyed room itself, there were no injuries. University Housing is currently working with 8 students living in the infected hallway to find them temporary housing in other residence halls on campus.
I think that might be one of the first fire in the dorm stories I've heard since I got here.
I was just going to say there's been a lot of, fire alarms set off, but not necessarily due to an actual fire. So that's kind of interesting that they actually, but there was the big arson last year in South Quad,
Well, yeah, there
remember?
was that. That was different though. I never had a student accidentally set, their room on fire. They have all those signs all over the dorms. Fire safety and all that. So.
Right, exactly, and the pictures.
I guess it's nice that it doesn't happen that often.
Right, it would definitely not be good, but.
In campus news, it's official, Michigan will have a new athletic director next year. The Board of Regents approved David Brandon, Domino's Pizza CEO and Regent Emeritus, in a unanimous vote. I believe David's widely recognized leadership skills, his business acumen, his tenure as regent, his experience as a student athlete, and his dedication as a fundraiser combined to make him a perfect leader for this athletic program, quote, says President Mary Sue Coleman, and I look forward to working with him again. The Regents also approved other things today, including renovations to Chrysler Arena and contract renewals for many professors. There are many good things coming for Michigan. The University Hospital is now treating 2 victims of last week's earthquake in Haiti. The patients were transported by a university survival flight aircraft because they have injuries that require care only available at a few hospitals in the country, one being at the University of Michigan. The survival flight aircraft is an initiative started by the earthquake in Haiti and is a collaboration between the health system, the Association of Medical Services, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the Pentastar Aviation. The university has yet to send any medical personnel to be stationed in Haiti, but they're compiling a list of volunteers who are willing to go.
And the university administration and the lecturers' employee organization, the union that represents lecturers, are beginning their negotiations for a new 3-year contract this evening. The negotiations will not likely veer from negotiations in past years. Issues will include salary increases and health benefit improvements. The salary increases are especially important to Leo, despite the economic times. And they reassure students that it will not likely raise their tuition rates, as many other more costly issues are already doing so. The negotiations will last all semester. And after some confusion, the Michigan Daily and university spokespeople have resolved that what appears to have been a misunderstanding. The Daily requested to see a copy of the proposed minutes from the December Board of Regents meeting, yet the request was denied because of what spokespeople called an internal misunderstanding. Though the Michigan Open meetings state that the minutes should have legally been available to the public by the time of the Daily's request, spokesperson Rick Fitzgerald denied the request. Kelly Cunningham and Fitzgerald both explained that the refusal was not official procedure, but instead the result of some confusion based on the infrequent requests to see Board of Regents minutes. And in the story we had earlier talking about the University of Michigan flight crew that went to Haiti to take care of some victims. We actually went out to Buffalo Wild Wings this past week. The Red Cross Club, on campus has been doing a lot to fundraise and help support the Washtenaw County Red Cross. in their efforts to send monetary donations to Haiti, as well as the University of Michigan in general. So let's see what they have been doing. The University of Michigan is contributing to the relief efforts in Haiti. So far, the university health system has donated medical supplies and air medical support to victims of the disaster. Dr. Sasha Montas, a fourth-year resident in the Department of Emergency Medicine, is currently in Haiti providing medical care. Montas grew up in New York, but spent many summers in Haiti visiting family, as both of his parents are Haitian.
From speaking to my family, is that there is such a need for doctors, such a need for care, that probably very simple interventions like antibiotics, like closing a wound that's open, may save a lot of lives.
The Washtenaw County Red Cross is also making efforts to aid in the disaster relief. The University of Michigan Red Cross Club hosted a fundraiser at Buffalo Wild Wings on State Street last Wednesday.
Sam originally was involved in creating the fundraiser at B-Dubs. The earthquake hadn't hit by then, but afterwards we decided that B-Dubs would be a great way for us to raise funds for Haiti. As of now, B-Dubs is volunteering to donate 20% of all their proceeds from 11 a.m. to close, which is that could be a lot of money, so we're really happy to get it.
Many students are wondering how they can get involved.
The easiest way for students to donate is to text 90999 and have Haiti in the subject line, and automatically $10 will get donated from their cell phone bill.
Some students have expressed interest in doing more than donating money.
Right now, the National Red Cross isn't asking for anything but monetary donations. They don't want people to individually send food or clothes or canned goods because they're not sending that over. I'm sure there are other organizations there that are doing that, but the Red Cross is strictly saying, please donate, because even though the money might not be used now, it's definitely going to be used in rebuilding Haiti.
The Washtenaw County Red Cross and the University of Michigan Health System's websites have more information about how you can get involved and help the cause. For Wolf TV, I'm Leslie Dickinson. So yeah, it looks like the university is doing a lot to help the victims in Haiti.
That's good.
And we're actually getting some footage from Dr. Sasha Montas's work there. He's going to be sending that to us within the next few weeks, so we will hopefully get that on air for you. But let's turn to, on a lighter note, Alex has been in the studio with us to give us a sneak peek at our weather. Alex?
Thanks, guys. Currently outside tonight, we've got temperatures of 31 degrees, we've got some cloudy skies, and a couple of snow showers, some stronger winds. Is all this stuff going to stay with us the rest of the week, or are we going to see some warm temperatures? Stay tuned to the full forecast coming up soon.
Thanks, Alex. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned because we got more Newsfeed coming right up.
You know, here at Sportsnet, we really wanted to try to increase the spirit of the show. You know, get more of the fans out of the stadium and into the studio.
And the game was tied at 1 until the third period, when Michigan was able to find the back of the net and go on to win by a score of 2-1.
Let's go! Michigan's Jason Jung faced off against the 6th-ranked Dimitri. You suck. Yeah, that's really not helpul, guys. Thanks.
And despite a late surge by the Gophers, Michigan was able to hold them off and go on to win the game by a score of 75-53, bringing their overall record to 5-7-9 in conference play. All right, this is ridiculous. I'm out of here. I'm done.
But in the end, you know what? I think it's best if they remain in the Big House.
Welcome back to Newsfeed. We're going to turn now to your local news. Ann Arbor's Restaurant Week was very successful this month. The event, which was last week, drew people to downtown Ann Arbor restaurants during a usually slow period with heavily discounted prices. The first Restaurant Week was last June and featured 23 restaurants. The second Restaurant Week featured 28 and was even more successful than the first. Than the very popular June event.